Jalen, baby!
Woo! Oh my God!
Wait, no, don't do this to me! Ooh, it's tight. It's tight.
Come on!
Tight. Oh,
Come on!
that's the going for the culture.
Tough loss, guys. But you know what? We're playing elite teams. It's early in the season. Kumbaya. Let's break it down.
Take note.
Big Meech.
We're here.
I'm an analyst.
It's different this time.
What's up, guys?
Game 5 against the outstanding Milwaukee Bucks, 108-119 was the final score. We did kind of keep up with them in the beginning, and
Yeah.
I did think it was going to actually be a close game, and I was actually happy to see how well we were keeping up with them.
Yep.
And then the third quarter came, and they went in that 22-point lead and increased the spread, and we were never able to really get it, beyond 14, I think, after. Oh, no, 10.
No, we got.
10.
I mean, they got tight. They got tight late.
We got it back down to 10, and it's so annoying because there was so many shots that we missed.
Yeah.
And I have to bring up this stat because I started looking at this. Our free throws.
Yeah, free throws
that's-
tonight.
we actually kind of lost the game because we weren't making our free throws. So that is an opportunity for us to improve, right?
That's an opportunity for improvement with the Knicks and free throws forever. Against the Bucks tonight, elite team. We're on the road. Those games are tough. We're not as talented. We don't have a guy like Giannis. You could see tonight, especially early on, Giannis just getting what he wants out there. We're trying. Mitch, I was really proud of Mitch, even though he didn't have the best game. He spoke in the pregame about his plan for Giannis, like the fact that he's taking these games seriously. And I do feel like he came out with that intention. Did get a couple unlucky fouls, but to me, these aren't the fouls that you would see in the past. There weren't these lazy, sloppy fouls where it's like, oh, he clearly, was out of position. He just swung his arm.
Right.
He was really trying. Giannis, however, is so good that when you really try, he can still make it look like you're not. So he did really well. Giannis tonight just getting bucket after bucket in the paint. We couldn't stop him. We did better later on. But you brought it up. Third quarter of doom. They went on. I got a beer. I was kind of paying attention. And when I came back, it was like a 16-point lead. They went an 18-0 run before RJ hit a couple buckets. You talk about RJ tonight. We saw some good things and some things aren't so great as well. But we were right there. We were hanging around. We fought back well. I thought Quickly was excellent tonight.
Yes.
Excellent tonight. But in the end, this is just a team. You play these good teams. They punish mistakes. That's the thing. You can get away with this kind of stuff against weaker teams, missing free throws, right? Not having a lot of assists, turning the ball over. Like, all those things can happen, right? We didn't have great ball movement tonight. Either Randall really wasn't that good tonight. So those things can happen. But against elite teams, they're going to punish you every time. And we met that fate today.
So Quickly had a nice game.
Great game. I was happy with him.
He scored those 2 3-pointers towards the end of the first quarter, and I was like, all right, cool. And I was looking at the stats because I was writing them down for you. And I'm still trying to understand the plus minus thing. I think I kind of get it. But Quickly was the only one that had a plus. Every other player was in a negative number. He had a plus 14. 11, sorry.
Yeah,
Plus 11.
14 points though, right?
Yeah, plus 11. And I was like, okay, so he's the only one that when he was on the floor, like the team was doing better. Is that what that kind of means?
Well, it's not exactly that. Plus minus can be manipulated. He's playing against bench units,
Right.
So he's not playing Giannis. So when he's on the court, he's not dealing with Giannis.
Gotcha.
That said, I want to take away from his game tonight.
Right.
Good defense. He was really good, tenacious defense. Had a couple of really good plays on Grayson Allen. Hit his threes. Quickly, if you notice, was in crunch time in the final lineup. He was out there with Brunson for a
Right.
reason. He played really well. If you get this from Quickly every night, we're good. Those threes you brought up, at the time we hit them, they were so crucial.
Absolutely.
Quickly's always made a habit. You brought this up too, of scoring crucial buckets since
Yes,
he's been a rookie.
he has.
Right? So today, listen, again, he did it. But again, Giannis and the Bucks are just a good team. We at the line, 22 for 32. You gotta hit higher than that.
Right.
19 assists or 18 assists I saw. We have been doing better than that all season long so far. And when you see a team have a low assist number, that means the team they're playing against got them out of their game.
Right.
We're not moving the ball. We're not moving the ball well today, right? We're not finding the extra man, making the extra pass. The Bucks kind of got us in our own head, and then we were kind of frantic just trying to make things happen.
Yep.
So
Definitely saw that.
Yeah.
Now Derrick Rose came in. I just want to mention quickly because
He
he
gave us
came
some-
in and played only 15 minutes and scored 12 points.
his minutes have been low.
So
Yeah.
it's great for him. I mean, his body looks like in great condition. He showed us that at the beginning of the season. And so it was good to see him come on and be able to give us those quick points like
Yeah.
that. However, RJ. So
well, back
RJ,
and forth with RJ today. Let
right,
me hear what
so
you
he
got.
scored
Yeah,
20 points, 2 assists, 5 rebounds. 7 of 17 is what he scored, right? So I'm watching him. There was several times that I saw him right by the basket.
Yep.
I saw that there was no one there to block him. He had a nice clean shot and he still cannot get the ball in the basket. And there was so many times that it happened that it's just like, no, like he has to make those. No one was blocking him. No one was defending him. No one was in his way. Those are the shots that you have to make, right? So he has to get there. He has to get there. Even though he gave us 20 points. Yeah.
I got the RJ signed hat and the RJ hoodie on. Yeah, no, you're right.
Even though he gave us the 20 points, it was a struggle of 20 points. And to be honest, he could have easily given us 30 points. That's what I saw.
The thing is, RJ, this is what we will require from him. Again, I'm not worried about RJ long term, but RJ gets in his head sometimes, and you see him missing jumpers he should not be missing at this stage. You see him missing floaters. You brought him up at the his production at the basket, which we spoke about a little bit in the first, kind of like our first video of the season. We said it. RJ gets to the rim at the rate of some of these elite guys in the NBA. He gets to the rim.
But then
He's
he can't
strong.
score.
He's powerful. He can get to the rim, right? But at the rim, because he doesn't have that elite jumping ability or anything, he's not crafty enough yet. He's not able to maneuver and get buckets around there. So many shots rim out. And we deal with it so often. And then the thing is, I feel like with RJ, his confidence in his jumper goes away a little bit. And then he's not making stuff for a while.
Right.
He's going to be bricking. But then, third quarter, when we needed it, we were 18-0 run. RJ scored like 6 in a row, really started getting back into the groove. And he was playing with the bench. Now,
You like him playing with the bench. So you want to see him play half and half in a way. You want to see him start, and then you want to see him have some minutes with the bench because he plays well with those young guys.
we got some good spacing on the bench. That's a big thing, right? We got Quickly out there making teams guard him on the perimeter. You got Obi, who's been hitting some of his jumpers, right? Depending on what happens in the future, you're going to have Quentin Grimes out there. Cam Reddish is out there tonight. But you could see that, and Derrick Rose is penetrating. So just how the team lines up with RJ out there with that group, I feel like he kind of knows his role. He feels more comfortable in it, being the main man. And when he's driving to the rim, he's not dealing with guys like Randall or Mitch in the way.
Right.
Because Randall and Mitch tend to play inside. So when they're inside, they're clogging up the paint.
Right. Yeah.
Right? Because their defenders there with them too.
Yep.
When RJ's with the bench and guys are spreading it out, he always looks more comfortable. So it's not just the bench specifically, it's what that lineup on the bench can do. So for me, RJ's not going to the bench. I don't want that at all. Right. But a night like tonight, Obi needs to play a little bit more. Randall didn't have it going.
Yeah.
And then RJ, maybe we need to start pulling RJ out the game earlier. In the terms of a sub, letting time go, and then when the bench comes in, bring him back.
Put him back in with the bench, right?
There's nuances, and there's so many. The NBA is such a strategy game. It's a long season. You got to have this kind of like back and forth. Some things are gonna work for a month. Some things are gonna work for a week. But this is something I'd like to see a little bit more of in the future.
Okay.
Yep.
So another thing, did we talk about free throws already?
I mean, we did, unfortunately. We can talk about it again.
So it's just that we missed 10.
Yeah, I know.
And that number is huge, and that number basically wins us the game.
Yeah.
As well as Brunson's 3-pointer at the buzzer that wasn't counted because his fingertips were on it. That wins us the game. But a loss is a loss, so it is what it is. I think it's good for us to play these kind of teams because obviously they're going to watch the tape.
Yeah.
And this is a great team for us to sit down and watch the tape, not us, the players, to watch the tape and really see where they can improve, what they did wrong. And the coaches, the staff, they know what they're doing. So
some execution.
This is a good training tool for us. A game like tonight.
100%. Early in the season, I'm going to talk about Isaiah as well. Some nice little buckets around the rim. But defending Giannis tonight, early on, I think Jericho Sims could have maybe gotten a couple more minutes. We need to throw him some different looks. But it's just tough against Giannis. Like, let's be real. It's tough against Giannis. Yeah. I want to see better ball movement in the future. I want to see us hitting our free throws. I want to see RJ being a little bit more consistent with that jumper. And I want to see Quickly playing like this basically every night.
Right.
That's what I want to see from this game. Am I angry, however? No. Early game season, elite team on the road. It's okay. We're playing Cleveland on Sunday. So that's a Donovan Mitchell game. And, Cleveland's a very good team. So I think they're getting blown up by Boston tonight. But That one's also going to be a pretty interesting one. We're getting
We're getting some playoff teams that playing against.
exactly, and some teams where we can gauge how good we really are.
Yeah.
The pieces on this team, I like them. I can't wait to get Quentin Grimes back. I definitely think he's going to be an upgrade on Fournier just in terms of giving us defense and shooting. Fournier can only give us shooting. So I want to see this team keep developing, but I'm fine with this now. Shake it off. Get back to business on Sunday, and let's get back to winning. It's 3-2 now, so. We'll see. We predicted the 8 games, right? You said the next 8 games.
Yeah. Did we predict how many
I
games
said
we're going to
4-4.
win?
You said 50 wins for the season.
Well, I said I want us to win 50
I'm not
games.
against it,
Yes.
though.
No, I'm still saying it. I want us to win 50 games.
Yeah, I rock with it.
That's what
I rock with it. All right, Knicks, Bucks. We lose this one, but we'll be back. Peace.